Welcome to Gentle Strength Workouts with Bob, and I'm Bob. And today we're going to do some osteoporosis exercises. You might not know, but the word osteoporosis means porous bones in Latin, porous bones. And your bones are kind of like a honeycomb. They have spaces in between the layers, and as you age, the spaces get bigger. And if you do all the right things, they should not get bigger too fast, and you should be okay. To maintain the density of the bones, you need to move, and you need to move properly. And as you move, the muscles pull on the bones to strengthen them. Also, you need to eat properly. You need sufficient amounts of calcium and protein as you age, and you need a lot of vitamin D. So you need to get outside in the sunshine. So here are the exercises. Do them daily, and good luck. Every part of this warm-up will help you with your bone density. Are you ready? The first exercise is a standing heel raise. We're going to raise our heels off of the ground using the bottom of our feet, the balls of our feet, for the support. So I'm going to stand and hold on to the side railing here. You can hold on to a chair, or you can hold on to a countertop, and I'm going to place my feet shoulder width apart, and then I'm just going to lean forward a little bit on the balls of my feet and raise up my heels, and then slowly come back down and put my heels on the ground. So up I go again. Of course, if you don't need to hold on, just let go when you feel that you can do this properly without wobbling all over the place. So we lean forward, we raise our heels as high as we can. We're going to feel that in our hamstrings, our quads, our calf muscles, and our soleus muscle behind the shin bone. So up we go. down we go. These are standing heel raises. I'm going to try it without holding on. See if I wobble. No. If I am, I hold on. You don't want to wobble. And one more. That's about 10. Okay, now we're just going to make it a little bit harder, and when we do it this time, we're going to go up on to both feet, on the balls of both feet, and then we're going to lower the heel on the one while the other one's in the air, and then come back up and then lower the heel on the other foot while that one's in the air, and then back down. So I'm going to turn sideways, feet shoulder width apart. So 2 up, 1 down, up, other one down, up, and rest. 2 up, 1 down, other one down, and rest. 1 down, other one down, and rest. 1 down, other one down, and rest. You've got it. Both up, 1 down, other one down, and rest. 1 down, other one down, and rest. I wonder what would happen if I let go. Both up, 1 down, other one down, and rest. Not so bad. Let's just try it again, holding on. 1 down, other one down, and rest. One more, both up, 1 down, other one down, and rest. I'm going to call this beat the clock. Choose whatever leg you want to balance on first. So I'll use this leg here, I guess. It's the closest one to the chair. Lift the other leg off the ground, but keep the leg straight. Point the toe and point to 12 o'clock. You don't have to put the toe on the ground, just point to 12 o'clock. You don't have to lift it up either. Just on a nice, comfortable point to 12 o'clock. Stand tall. Let's point to 9 o'clock. And let's point to 6 o'clock. Stand tall. And let's point to 3 o'clock. And rest. Let's try the other leg. So you're standing tall throughout the whole thing. So I'm balancing on one foot, straightening the leg, pointing the toe to 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Keep the leg straight. 6 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Okay, let's try it with this leg twice. Here we go. Stand tall. 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock. That's the hardest one for me. Stand tall. 6 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 3 o'clock. And one more time with the other leg. 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Point the toe. 6 o'clock. Stand up tall. 9 o'clock. Again. 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Working the ankles. So stand with your feet a little wider than the chair legs at the front. And you're pretty close to the chair. I can almost feel the chair touching the back of my knees. Yep, there they are. And then I'm just going to slowly place my glutes on the chair. Now if you have arms, you can hold on to the arms and push as you lean forward. You can push, or you can just put your hands on your quads and push down and feel those quads working and stand. But make sure when you go back to sit down, you know where the chair is. I have a little look, and then I sit down. So I like doing it with my hands on my quads so I can feel them working. And when you stand up, your hamstrings will be working, your calf muscles, your soleus muscles, and all the other muscles in your feet. So you're going to be doing your ankles good and your knees good especially. Here we go. We're going to do 10 of these, but not too fast. Come along with me. Lean forward a little bit. Push and stand up. Check behind. Sit down. Sit up nice and tall when you're sitting down. Check behind. That's 2. Take your time. Check. Where's the chair? I see it. Chair is still there. Working so many muscles to support the bones in your ankles and your feet, and now your knees. This time I'm going to come up the same way, but when I go down, I'm just going to brush my bum on the seat and then come right back up. So I'm going to come up the same way. I'm going to check the chair, and when I come down, I'm just going to brush my bum on the up there and come back up. Do it again, and have a seat. Good work. If you find that this just standing and sitting is just way too easy, you could try to come down and brush your bum on the chair. That's the squat, okay? And we know a lot about how to do that properly. We want to make sure that our feet are a little wider than shoulder, toes pointing straight ahead. And as we come up and down, we're pushing on the outsides of our feet for stability. We don't want our knees to go past our toes. We want the knees to be pretty much in the center of the foot. We're leaning forward, we're coming up. We're on a bit of an angle like this, as opposed to like this. And we don't want to be like this. A little bit of an angle's okay. So we know all about the squat. The lunge is a little bit more difficult than the squat. Your legs are apart like this. You're in an unstable position like this, so your core muscles deep inside your body are working hard so that you don't fall over. Your bones are really important. Your muscles are really important, and all your connective tissue are important to keep you from falling over. Your eyes are really important, your ears, your nose, really important so that you don't fall over. Notice the one foot at the back, I'm up on the balls of my foot there, and my heel's off the ground, and the foot at the front here is flat on the ground. So I'm just going to lower, I'm holding onto the chair, I'm just going to lower myself straight down in this position like an elevator. No, I'm not going forward. I'm standing nice and tall the whole time. So I go down and up. That's as far as I can go down, all the way back up. This is where I started. Take my time doing this lunge. If it's way too easy, let go. Hold on when you need to. You can hold on to your quad here, feel it. You can hold on to your hamstring underneath the quad and feel that. Working so many muscles and connective tissues, ligaments and tendons. You're only doing 10, 2 more. Take your time, breathe deeply if you can, blow out on the way down, breathe in on the way up. Good. Other side. So, this was the leg that was at the back, it's at the front now. This one's at the back, I'm up on the balls of my feet. It's a nice wide stance. Okay? If you stand with your legs closer together, your knee might go past your toe, and that's not good. So I'm nice and tall, the chin is pushed back into my neck, and I'm going slowly down. No pain though, and back up. Holding onto the chair. If I want to look more professional, put my arm out like this. I can put it over my head as I go down. Do it like that. You can put it on my quad like I did before, or on my hip. Oh yes, you're working your hip too. And your shoulders. Lots of bones are being worked. Straight down, straight up. No hands, or hold on. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. That's the lunge. We're going to make it just a little harder. We're going to take the chair and get it out of the way. If this is way too hard for you, just watch. Maybe you'll be able to do it after you do the easy one enough. So I'm standing in neutral. I'm going to reach out with my one leg, doesn't matter which one. Take a big giant step. The back leg has the heel off the ground. Go down, come up. Take the same leg way back here. When I'm ready, down and up, and come to the beginning position. So here I go, this leg first. Giant step. Slowly go down and come up. Push back. Slowly go down and come up. Back to the beginning. Pelvic tilt. My feet are a little bit wider than the legs of the chair. I'm back a little bit from the chair so that when I put my palms on the chair, I'm leaning forward a little bit. I come up on the balls of my feet so my heels are off the ground. I bring my hips right up against the chair. So I'm like this, and then I push my hips forward, and then I'm pushing down on the chair. I'm trying to relax my shoulders. Bring my shoulders down, push my hips into the chair, and my heels are off the ground. It should feel great if you're having any low back pain. A great traction exercise. So you hold it for whatever, 10 seconds, then you back off with the hips, put your heels down and relax. Maybe walk around the chair. See how that feels in the low back? Get your feet wider than the chair legs, but just a little bit. Back away from the chair so that when your palms, at least this hard part of your palm is leaning on the chair, your body's leaning a little bit. Come up with your heels, push your hips into the chair, your body comes forward, push down on the chair, and relax the shoulders and hold it there. It's a pelvic tilt lean, chair lean, we'll call it. Good. So I'm going to let go of everything. Heels come down, relax. Just walk around the chair. We'll do it one more time on each side. Maybe if I went back a little bit further with my feet, put my palms on the chair. I'm in the lean. Up go my heels. Push my hips forward and push the chair down. And relax my shoulders. It's not a shoulder shrug. Keep your shoulders away from those ears. Just breathe normally. A few deep breaths won't hurt. Hold it for about 10, 20 seconds. Push back gently, let go, and go around the chair. One more time. Legs apart. Back far enough from the chair so that you get a good lean going on. Up go the heels. Push your hips into the chair. Push the chair down. Relax the shoulders. And breathe deeply. Push back, let go, and around the chair. Some people that have spine problems, they have trouble walking. Not only standing, but walking is really a strain. This would be good if you can get that far. It's time to work those elbows. We're going to do a bicep. There's the bicep. There's the tricep. Upper arm, front bicep, back of the arm tricep. Very important to your elbows and your shoulders. So I've got a couple of cans of beans here. I'm going to hold them so that my palms are up and my elbows are stuck to my sides. You don't have to be seated to do this, but it's okay if you are. Let's just concentrate on those arms. So my elbows are glued to my obliques, my sides. I'm sitting up nice and tall. My feet are shoulder width apart or a little wider. My toes are pointing straight ahead. I'm doing a pelvic tilt, and I just go all the way up as far as I can and hold it there for a couple of seconds, and then come all the way down so that my arms are straight at my sides. So there's the range of motion from the bottom to the top. Take it slowly. So it would be maybe a blowout there, and a breathe in here, and a blowout coming up. That's the hard part. And a breathe in going down. Sit up tall, pelvic tilt, feet flat, chin tucked into your neck, and you're doing a bicep curl. Light weights, tugging on the bones. Those muscles are tugging on the bones, strengthening the bone, making it more dense. Let's just do one more. A bicep curl. You can be standing up to do this if you want, but why not sit down? It's just as good for you. Okay, the tricep on the back of the arm. Now I'm going to lean forward just a little bit, lift up my elbows so I kind of look like I'm a downhill skier ready to blast off. And then I just straighten my arms so that they're right straight parallel to the ground. And down they come again to the starting position. Notice the only thing that really moves in this exercise are the lower portions of my arm. So it's a tricep kickback, a bicep curl, and a tricep kickback. Now, a lot of times when people exercise with intention, meaning they know exactly what muscle groups they're working and how to do it properly, they forget the tricep. There's not too many moves that you can make where you're actually working the triceps in an exercise routine. This is one of them. I'm going to show you another in a second. And if you do, say, 10 bicep curls, do 20 tricep kickbacks. And I'm going to put one can down, hold on to the other can with both hands, put my arms straight over my head. I'll move back so you can see that. My arms are straight over my head. The eyes of my elbow, the armpit of the elbow are close to my head. My arms are straight. Nice stretch there for the body. Now I'm going to lower the weight down behind my head as far as I can go. And then I'm going to straighten those arms, keeping them close to the head. And down again I go. If it's too hard to do this, just go up as far as you can and then come back down. But I would like you to go all the way to the top. Try to avoid the chicken wings here. Arms straight, down behind your head, straight up. So this is hard. The hard part, I'm going to take a breath first and lower and blow out. Two more. Great for the elbows and the shoulders. Bicep curl, tricep kickback, done two different ways. This is my favorite shoulder routine. So I'm standing with my feet shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider, and I'm going to swing my arms forward, keeping them nice and close to my body, not way out here, but close to my body. And I'm doing the front crawl swim. So as I get here, I turn and take a breath, and turn and take a breath. So I'm rolling my hips and my shoulders, my arms are straight, my hands are grabbing as much of that water as I can, or air, but I have to breathe. So I have to breathe in here, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. One more, breathe in, blow out. Keep going with the arms. Let's turn and breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. One more, breathe in, blow out. Alternate. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. One more, breathe in, blow out. And breathe in, blow out. Backwards, here we go. Now I'm leaning back a little bit, trying to strengthen my low back as well as my shoulders. And I'm going to start moving my hands at the wrists, twisting them, because if I was in the pool, lying on my back, kicking my feet, looking up at the ceiling, I'd be doing the same thing with my hands, to grab the water and to not create as much tension with my hands in the water so I could go faster. And one more. Good. Now this is where we bring our feet together and our knees together, right? And we push as we do a little baby squat. We push way out, reach, and bring the water. Stand up, squat, stand up, squat. So we're pushing our knees forward, doing a squat with our legs together. The breaststroke. So breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. In, in. One more. In. And then the last one's the butterfly. So I just stand with my feet shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider. My arms are in a T, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down. Yes. Good work. Is your pelvis forward? So your torso, your upper chest is nice and high. Is your chin tucked into the neck to get your earlobes over top of your shoulders? Palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down. Two more. Up, down, last one, up, down. Shake your arm. Sitting up nice and tall, feet shoulder width apart or a little farther than that, toes pointing straight ahead, doing a little bit of a pelvic tilt, shoulders down and back and relaxed. Chin is tucked in, sitting on a ledge. Good. Now I'm going to take my head and I'm going to turn it to one side as far as I can go, slowly. I'll feel that in my neck, and then slowly come back to center. Slowly go the other way as far as I can go, and slowly come back to center. Up as far as I can go, look up. Head goes back, and head comes back into center or neutral. Chin goes toward the chest, look down. Back to center, and I'm going to go halfway one way, halfway, look down with my eyes and my chin. Back up and out to the front again. Go the other way, halfway, halfway, look down with my eyes and my chin. Back up, back to center. I'm going to take my earlobe and take it toward that shoulder So I'm not doing this. Notice I'm flat across here, parallel to my hips, but my head's going to be on a tilt with the earlobe heading toward the shoulder. Back up. Earlobe goes to the other shoulder. Back up. Now I'm going to make a happy face with my chin. So I'm going to go up here and then come down to the middle and go up to that side. I'm drawing a happy face with my chin very slowly. One more. Good. Neutral. Now I'm going to make a rainbow with my my head or my chin. I'm going to go over this way. I'm going to draw a rainbow and another rainbow. I guess I'm drawing it with my forehead. There's my rainbow. One more. Neutral. And then I'm going to finish off with a full moon. So I can go to either side. I'll go over here and I'll start with the rainbow all the way around to the happy face. Keep going. Make sure you've got a nice full moon. And then let's go backwards. Make that full moon. Good work. Neutral. Stand up for the cool down hug. Notice I'm crossing my legs as I hug. Standing up nice and tall. Try shutting your eyes. Open your eyes. Hug the other way. Cross the legs the other way. Grab those shoulder blades back there. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Open your eyes. And close your eyes. And open your eyes. Good. Shake it all out. We're only going to do one stretch today, so we're going to do one of my favorites. Your feet are wider than shoulders. Your toes are pointing straight ahead. Your pelvis is relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. And you're going to sit into a chair and hold on to the world and have a look at it. And just relax your breath. So we're in a little bit of a squat. Our arms are up. Everything's wide and we're holding on to the world. And we're watching how wonderful it is to be living on the planet Earth. We just need to look after it better. Then it'll last long enough for several generations after us to enjoy it. Is that about 20 seconds? Good. Just another 10 or so. We call this the Charles Atlas pose. Good work. I also like to finish off my workouts with a meditation of some sort. It can be a long meditation or a short one. Anyway, this time it's called the body scan. So I'm just going to sit here in a nice, comfortable, perfect posture position. Okay. And I just relax my hands on my quads there. Gets my shoulders in the right spot when I do that, as opposed to this. And I'm going to close my eyes. And I'm going to think about my ankles. And the balls of my feet and how I lifted my heels up. And then I remember we did something like you lift one heel up and put the other heel down, and then you come back both up and then put the other heel down and one heel's up, something like that, but the ankles. And that had something to do with our calf muscle in the lower back of our leg and the soleus muscle in the front of the lower leg behind the shin, and then all the smaller muscles in our feet and other muscles in our hip area too. Lots of things going on when I did that ankle thing. And then I moved up to the knees and I did the squat and the lunge and a couple of variations of that. And I used a chair, I think. And I remember I to work my hips too, I did something called the clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 12 o'clock with a straight leg that was pointed. Yep, and then I might have done something else there, but right now I can't remember. But I did a lunge, walking lunge, where I stepped forward and then back and went up and down like an elevator. Yes, and I did that one-legged balance while I did that with my straight leg pointed. Yeah, all that was pretty cool. And then I did something with my, to get my elbows strong, the bones in my elbows. Oh, I know, the bicep and the tricep. And I did the tricep overhead too. A kickback tricep and an overhead tricep, lowering the tin can behind my head. Yep. And then I think I finished off with some shoulders, doing the swim, front crawl, back crawl, breaststroke, and butterfly. And then I ended up sitting on the chair doing the neck exercises. Lots of important big muscles. The cleomastoid muscle in your neck. Oh my goodness, it's a big one. And your trapezius muscle in your neck, it's a big one too. Anyway, we did the rainbow and the happy face and all that stuff, and that was cool too. And now we're going to open our eyes. I just want you to know that, first of all, I'm going to get that vitamin D that I need, but I'm also going to stand up nice and tall. And what does that mean? I'm going to make sure that my hips are forward a little bit. My eyes are looking out maybe 6-7 feet ahead of me and on a slight angle down. My shoulders are down and relaxed. I am swinging my arms. And my head, well, my chin is tucked into the back of my neck. So I'm pushing my chin into the back of my neck. So try to keep your head up, but not way up. Your head's in neutral. Shoulders relaxed. Nice stride with your arms swinging and your hips forward. And enjoy your walk.